I'm going to talk about the upcoming pattern. So it's gonna be in the future. It could be like we could control the in the future. We are going to control. We might control the ocean currents, like Atlantic meteorological overturning circulation and the Gulf Stream, by ocean engineering. So it could happen in the future. So there's also like in types of clouds, like cirrus clouds brings in like a rainy, like widespread rainfall or just rain. But for the cumulus clouds, it could be bringing like rain showers, snow showers. But most of the snow showers exist in like in tropical climates, rain showers in tropical climates, and with oceanic climates bring like widespread rain or just normal rain, not rain showers. It could be like some rain showers. So we get all the storage clouds. You just need to open something. You call like if we see like all the cumulus clouds, like all the storage clouds, this no this rain, this dark clouds passing through. But all the storage clouds, it also brings like gray clouds with some sun peeking through. But in clouds also predict some weather, but not all of them. It also brings when you see it circus clouds rain in 24 hours, or it just dodges the area and checks. Like when it rain passes through like Pennsylvania from west to east, it in Toronto gets like serious clouds, serious storage clouds. So it's like a rain 24 hours away. But the storm moves depends how fast the storm. On average, the storm is somewhere away, like a day away. But on average, it goes some. But it depends actually. It depends like is how far the storm is. When the serious clouds, it's like storm is like very far away. When serious, it's gonna hit in different places. But if you see serious clouds, like most of the time, it's like rain somewhere, like close to like southern Ontario. It's like cirrus clouds is like straight, nearly straight or curved filaments or hooks. It's like mostly hooks shaped clouds. And all the storage clouds I already told you. But if you see cumulonimbus clouds, it could spawn tornado. You could like create tornadoes, sign of tornadoes most of the time. But the tornado is it's not in southern Ontario. It could be Manitoba. Part of Manitoba could get some tornadoes. There's also like it's gonna be like so it could be possible to terraform Mars, but that's a long time. It takes a long time to absorb heat. So it's in the future. It is gonna be lots of weather control. The weather is gonna be controlled, and the climate is gonna be controlled. So like not right away in next year. Next year, it's gonna take a long time. Yeah, it could be in the future, somewhere in the future, not in 10 years. So if we like anywhere in middle of Florida, borderline of middle of Florida, it's gonna be a tropical climate. Tropical climate. So we like near like Manitoba, western Manitoba borderline, it's gonna be borderline dry and wetter. We're in the middle of Canada. It's gonna be western Canada is drier than eastern Canada, except Vancouver, Victoria, British Columbia. It's also like so this year could be like warm. So then also I didn't tell like artificial habitat could bring moderate precipitation. Like so there's gonna be lots of weather's gonna be controlled in the future, and the climate is gonna be controlled in the future. The climate is gonna be controlled in the future, even though like we are pumping so much CO2 in atmosphere right now. In the future we could remove or by like we can reflect the sunlight by using like some of chemicals that block the sunlight and make the earth cooler, colder. So unless we do nothing, we just stop the air pollution, do nothing after air pollution stops, the earth is gonna recover and take longer than 100,000 years. In 250 million years from now, if it's natural, it's gonna be like very warm because of the expanding sun. The sun is gonna be striking the earth, and the sun is like luminosity is gonna be way higher than today, way higher than today. So all the continent will stick together for next until the water dries up and then the sun just turns to red giant. It is gonna be like rainforests and deserts, like 50% rainforests and 50% deserts. So there's no human continental climate in the future. If you look in the maps, there's no human continental climate. That's in 250 million years. So this winter could be like warmer than normal or snowier than normal. But for December in the farmer, yeah, then like some like forecasts so like warmer and wetter than normal winter. Like December and February is warmer and wetter than normal, and January is colder and snowy than normal. If you look at the trend in next winter, it could be like mostly warmer and wetter than normal, or warmer than and dry than normal. And plus the Enzo neutral winter is gonna bring like 2012 to 2013 winter. Yeah, it could be like 2019 or 2020 winter or 2012 to 2013 winter. But in the weather models like Euro, what's up? Like Kansas shows like colder and snowy, like repeat of 2013 to 2004. No, it's like 2013. It could be colder and snowy than normal. It could be close to like 2013 to 2014 winter. But the climate is weather is going to balance itself because nothing is causing the huge jump, like a huge jump to 4 degrees above 4 degrees then warmer than used to or 4 degrees colder than used to. That's not this every year it doesn't do that. It is weather. But if you want to see like 4 degrees jump, by 4 degrees jump only happens in like in century. So So in 100,000 years, if air pollution stops, it could lead to back to normal climate of pre-industrial times in 100,000 years, more than that. It's like slightly more than that. But we could terraform. We're going to start terraforming Mars by 2050. It's like start terraforming because of the air pollution we're doing now. But it's not going to be possible because the magnetic field is so weak in Mars. And this but solar storm is going to rip the atmosphere away. There's no point of warming up Mars like to habitable temperatures unless in 250 million years by the sun. So Venus also could be terraformed because of the what I said, like removing CO2 from the atmosphere. Reflecting sunlight doesn't work. It's too warm. It's gonna reheat. It doesn't do anything. But also, it doesn't do anything to Earth. If you reflect sunlight, it's gonna disappear, and the sun just give return the heat. So in Earth history, this climate is gonna keep changing. If nothing is, not even humans don't control anything, the climate is gonna keep changing and changing until the next billion years, 1.5 billion years. And universe could end, like universe could end after the red giant sun. It could end like after the sun turns to black dwarf, and slowly the universe could end. Also, like universe collision caused the Big Bang, where it creates a new universe. Nobody knows what caused the Big Bang. And it is like when the galaxy formed, the solar system formed of dust. It's also like we are building like more moon bases in the future, like making the moon like livable climate, actually livable something. So livable like place, like more oxygen. Okay, that doesn't do anything. It's also like so not artificial habitat beings like it's still gonna be like Earth. Yeah. Still, so how does like Alberta gets like 400 millimeters of rain, like cut in half storms because of mountains blocking some of the rain. Like this cuts the storms and rainfall in half. And subtropical high gets stronger due to like climate change is making like high pressure stronger. And when it soil dries up, the weather gets drier slightly. That's why some places is getting more deserted. We'll talk about the weather first. Rain in Toronto, Ontario. Let's skip this. So Niagara Falls, Ontario could get some light to moderate light rain. Barrie, Ontario could get some light rain. Very until nothing, no rain around southern Ontario, just cloudy skies or sunny skies, depending how much water in the air. Cold, some light rain showers possible in Morgan, Ontario, and Richmond Hill, Ontario. Newmarket, Orangeville gets more snow than some places. Like if BC, Stouffville, and Scarborough gets more snow than Stouffville because of like it's more cold there smashing into like Stouffville, even though it's more cold there and smashing into like Stouffville, and Scarborough gets all the moisture from the Lake Ontario and creates snow. It's still cold enough for snow. And light rain in like Siberia. And light rain moves through like Huntsville, Ontario. No, it's not Huntsville. Nothing's. So what? No. So somewhere in Belleville is gonna get some light rain showers. Barrie, Ontario could get some dark clouds. Possible some light rain showers. Nothing. So light rain showers possible in Barrie, Ontario. Even Huntsville could get some light rain. How do we, so light rain is possible in New and Blue Mountain, Ontario. But so in the future, like when the climate change gets worse, like mild, by next until 2071. So we're gonna say that it's gonna be like hot summer continental around like Toronto, everywhere in Toronto. But the urban heat island is gonna feel like humid subtropical climate. That is, if we stop everything by 2030, right? Stop all air pollution, or mostly all. It's gonna be hot summer continental, humid continental. Yeah, this pushes all this like warmer temperatures to the north, and then more moisture from the Gulf, unless this Gulf Stream is collapsed and makes the North America colder. And then the Gulf lots way warmer. But with this global warming, it's gonna push all the warmer north, and then there's some cold there. It's cold enough for snowfall, so eventually could get some more snow, but it's gonna melt on it. More melt more melting snow, so it's going to be like Scarborough, close to Scarborough snowfall. I have a snowfall in Orangeville, Ontario, and the Newmarket is also the same. So if the climate change gets worse and warmer, it's going to dry up all the water in the lake. More dry up more, it's going to bring some snow and makes Orangeville and Newmarket, Ontario like similar to Scarborough, Ontario. 22. So I'm gonna use cold as warm as easiest. So it's 9 to 10 degrees around Toronto, Ontario. Hanoi, Ontario can get like 5 degrees above freezing. This is above freezing map. 3 p.m. is 11 to 13 degrees around Toronto. London, Ontario can get some 12 degrees above freezing. 7, 8. Like Toronto could get some 8 degrees above freezing. June 1st, the average temperature is going to get higher. So 3 p.m. is in like 14 to 12 degrees around Toronto, and Hanoi, Ontario could get some 12 degrees above freezing. 7 a.m. is 8 to 9 degrees above freezing. London, Ontario is 7 degrees. 22 to 16 degrees above freezing in Toronto. 17 to 13 degrees around Toronto. Against count so far because it's so close. So 2 p.m. So 29 degrees above freezing. So 19 to 29 degrees around Toronto. Like 17 to 21 degrees or 16 to 21 degrees around Toronto. 17 to 20 degrees. 17 to 21 degrees in Toronto. Total cloud cover. So temperature. So total rainfall next 5 days. Next 5 days is still gonna be like raining some days. So 3 to half a millimeters of rain or close to half millimeters of rain in Toronto, around Toronto, all around Toronto, all around Toronto. So there could be like thunderstorm energy just showing up in the winter time, like summertime in Toronto, from the Gulf of like Mexico, or just from the Atlantic Ocean. It just gets super very warm. It is like it could be warm enough to bring like thunderstorms. It could be warm enough to bring thunderstorms and like thunderstorm energy. Like it shows up in the weather model. And possibly you get some like extreme like like year 4 tornadoes somewhere in Manitoba, southern Manitoba. But if we look at the over, like it could be like some snow in next until 2071. You could see some snow the same as today, but it's gonna be less or like in the future because of global warming. If we stop like 2030, like it could be hot summer continental like in around Toronto. So yeah. So why this Ottawa gets like warmer than like Ottawa gets like mostly more continental climate than Toronto. So it's so Ottawa has a like weird like climate. It gets less snow, more cold there than normal, and more rain, precipitation, including rain, more rain and more cold than snow. So, yeah, that's why Oshawa until you get some more like more less more rain and more cold and less snow in Oshawa Ontario than like Scarborough. Because it depends where in the lake. Where in the lake, if you get close to Hamilton, Ontario, you could get some less snow. Like close to Lake Ontario gets less, like slightly less snow. I significantly is less snow if we go to lake. But when it gets like a climate, oceanic climate, it's gonna bring way less snow than Toronto or Scarborough, Ontario. For now, then like Orangeville for every winter, everyone perfect winter, like cold and snow, like cold and snow. You just need like Orangeville climate. If you want every year, Scarborough, Ontario could get some every year, but not. Somebody gets too little snow, like 20 centimeters of snow in January, and December gets green Christmas. So like, February could get some snow, and Sunday doesn't. March is also get some snow, like snow normal for Scarborough, Ontario. And, like, get some March and April snowfall as normal this time of year. But Barrie, Ontario gets so much snow because of the lake, and Lake Huron's bringing so much. Like when warm water meets cold air mass, and then it gets when they stick together, it just forms a lake effect snow. It just bands going to Barrie, Ontario, and disappear. But when it hits Peterborough, summer when it gets passed through like Harty Lakes, it just disappears. Yeah, summer in Covered Lakes, it just disappears like snow, some snow. But still moisture available in that place. Like in this Lindsay, for now the perfect winter to summer is somewhere in Toronto, except like Vancouver. So the perfect winters and like if you like snow and cold, for now it's gonna be like around Toronto, including like 20 centimeters snow and like not wet snow. It still counts as like white like I'm gonna say like white winter like. So most like in most of the winters I seen like sometimes it's like most of the time it gets green Christmas like in north like accumulating snow. Like most of the winters is actually like January gets sometimes actually gets some white Christmases in Scarborough, Ontario. So like, but it's coming green Christmases and becoming more common because of climate change. So even like Blue Mountains, Ontario gets moderate like warmer than warmer than like continental winters and colder than continental summers because slightly moderated by the lake Blue Mountains, Ontario. But when its climate gets super warm and like let's say somewhere in close to the rainforest, like tropical rainforest, it could turn into drier climate to tropical monsoon or tropical summer climate. But this is a climate I just looked at the map. So this winter could be like La Nina, close to La Nina pattern, La Nina close to, because of the weather model is still showing that weak La Nina. Sunday maybe shows up a weak La Nina extra or something. So it's going to be like weak La Nina effects. It's mostly ends in neutral winter. Sometimes weak La Nina brings so sensitive like to Toronto it gets extra like La Nina effects in southern Ontario. But Enzo neutral and late week El Nino, what I see is the most coldest winter and snowiest winter for Toronto because something is causing that. Like it could be positive PNA and other solutions causing that. But sometimes Enzo neutral brings like warmer and than normal, which temperatures are better than normal precipitation. So if you like, if you are in like Lindsay, Ontario, it gets more continental climate than Barrie, Ontario, and Blue Mountains, Ontario because of the lakes. Barrie, Ontario is also affected by Lake Huron. So there's also a band of snow like from the lake Erie. It gets super very warm and it collides with cold air and brings lake effect snow, but it's gonna go down and slowly it's gonna get down and lower because of climate change. It's like 0. It's very slow, like 0.2 to 0.4 temperatures warming up per decade, 10 years.